Hi everyone, this is Professor Bowen-Moore. I am going to talk about the UIUX project. Um, so for this, we are going to use Figma to build and create a high fidelity prototype or add some interactivity to the mobile app that you are parts of a mobile app that you will be designing. We will use the concept that you have conceived and the fictitious brand that you have come up with and the branding elements that you have worked on with your branding sheet. So now we are going to create the still design of the screens as well as some of the interactivity. We will not be designing the entire app, obviously, but we want to create at least some basic navigation and journey pages and design those to lead us through, depending on what category you chose, either through a purchase from start to finish, a booking from start to finish, or a food order from start to finish. And with Figma, from my end as an administrator, I am creating a team and I've named it after whatever class session and term you are in. So if I use this another semester, you may see a different term here, but it will be the same instructions and you will follow whatever the current team is. And you'll know with your section and with your semester that you are taking the class. If you are opening Figma for the first time, it's just going to be figma.com. You will sign in or create an account using your go.ole Miss student email. And it's going to look a little different than my screen now because I've had Figma for a while, but you should see, we want you to have an educational account. So to be able to get on my team here because I'm using an educational account. And it will allow you more projects also and the ability to make more prototypes than just one. So may see a yellow banner at the top of your screen, and what you will need to do is verify that it is an educational account. Once you have verified, you should be able to join my team. And so I've sent everyone an invite. Um, so make sure that once you have verified, you have to verify that you are a student. So make sure you do that. And once you are verified, you can join the team. And it's going to be really important that you join the team. There's no projects in here yet, but I will be able to see all of your projects live as you're working on them. I will be able to make comments directly onto the side of your project as you are working on it. So it'll be a lot easier to get feedback throughout the process. And from here, you will also be able to go ahead and create the interactivity and hotspots to create a high fidelity prototype and actually test it on your phone, which is really cool. This is a great portfolio builder. This is a great resume builder. So this is something that you may want to link in in both your portfolio and resume at some point after you have finished this. So it's a really great project to connect to your age group, really. It's students really have given me positive feedback on this project in the past. So it becomes really fun once you get rolling with it. So, um, the first things first, though, is just to get your account, get verified as a student, and join the team. Obviously, we're not going to start digitally right away. We need to come up with wireframes first. So make sure you read the assignment sheet. The assignment sheet is going to uh, reiterate some of the information that you already know about what categories your app should be in, what specific screens we will be designing. So make sure you look at that carefully. And wireframes, you can do them by hand. I'm going to give you a template if you want to draw it out, what the screens might look like, or kind of figure out how you want those screens to look and how that navigation is going to work based on what's required. You can also use Figma if you would like to create your um, prototypes. Once you are in here, you can go to create and you can create designs of anything. So the designs will be you can create your wireframes and then the same process, obviously, to create the actual screens. And a prototype might look like, I'm going to go to some old ones. So prototyping is not going to be completely finished, but you can see Um, there's no actual pictures in place here, but you can kind of map out, where you're putting stuff. And you can also make little notes to yourself, like, and kind of label like what is actually going in places and figuring out what's going where, how that's going to navigate, and how we're going to get from one thing to the other, the progression, if you will. So you can do your wireframes in here as well as the final work. You can also do your wireframes by hand with sheets of paper. And like I said, I'll give you a PDF printout that you can print and do them by hand if you want to do it that way. Either way is fine with me, as long as I can see it at some point and give you feedback. Um, and in order to do I just want to kind of talk about some of the navigation, but I'll do that in a different video. I kind of wanted just to explain kind of what we're doing with Figma and to get you on board with the team. So I have created this team for this first team for the summer. Like I said, in the future, you're going to see more teams that will have uh, your specific semester and class section. So, um, please let me know if you have questions, and thank you for listening, and let's get your Figma account going. All right. Thank you.